Hello students, how are you all? I am your science teacher. Today we revise the chapter number 4, that is materials, metals and non-metals. As you aware, in this chapter we learned about the physical and chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Today here I shortly revise these properties of metals and non-metals. What is metals? The materials which have the property like the malleability, ductility, lustrous, hardness, good conductor of electricity and heat. These kinds of elements are known as the metals. Right, students? Now, shortly revise the physical properties of metals and non-metals. The first physical property is appearance. Metals are lustrous, whereas non-metals are dull. That means that metals are shiny, where non-metals are not shine. Second is the hardness. Metals are generally hard, whereas non-metals are soft. What mean of the hardness? Hardness means we are not easily compress the substance or element. Malleability. Metals are generally malleable, whereas non-metals are non-malleable. Malleability means metals are easily drawn into the sheet. Ductility. Metals are ductile, whereas non-metals are non-ductile. Ductility means easily drawn into the wire. Heat conduction. Metals are good conductor of heat, whereas non-metals are not good conductor of heat. Conduction of electricity. Metals are good conductor of electricity, whereas non-metals are bad conductor of electricity. Students, here I forgot to mention the next property, that is the state of matter. State of matter. Metals are generally in a solid state, whereas non-metals are in a solid, liquid or gaseous state. Now we discuss about the chemical properties of metal and non-metal. The first property is reaction with oxygen. Students, you remember that things when metals react with oxygen, it produces the metal oxide. Again, metal react with oxygen, it produces metal oxide. Again, metal react with oxygen, produce the metal oxide. For example, magnesium is a metal, it reacts with oxygen and produce the magnesium oxide, that means MgO. Same way, non-metals react with oxygen, it produce non-metal oxide. Non-metals react with oxygen and produce non-metal oxide. For example, carbon react with oxygen and produce carbon dioxide. Here carbon is a non-metal element. Second chemical property is reaction with water. Metal react with water, it produce metal hydroxide and release the hydrogen gas. Again, metal react with water and produce metal hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Students, here I shown the arrow on upside, means it is in a gaseous form and released into the atmosphere or air. Here example, sodium is a metal, it react with water H2O and produce the sodium hydroxide, that is NaOH, and release the hydrogen gas. Non-metals does not any kinds of reaction with water. Next reaction is Reaction with acid. When metal react with acid, it produces metal salt and release hydrogen gas. Metal react with acid, it produce metal salt and release hydrogen gas. For example, magnesium is an metal. HCl is a hydrochloric acid that react and produce the magnesium chloride, that is a metal salt, and release the hydrogen gas. Mg plus HCl produce MgCl2 plus H2. That means magnesium react with hydrochloric acid, produce the magnesium chloride and hydrogen gas. Same way, non-metals do not kind any kinds of reaction with acid. Next is a reaction with bases. Metal react with base, it produce salt and release hydrogen gas. Again, metal react with base, it produce the salt and hydrogen gas. Here aluminium is a metal, react with sodium hydroxide and produce the sodium aluminate and release the hydrogen gas. Same way, non-metals do not show any kind of reaction with base. Fifth one is displacement reaction. What mean of the displacement reaction? More reactive metals displaces less reactive metals from their compounds. More reactive metals displace less reactive metals from their compound. Here Zn plus CuSO4 that produce ZnSO4 and Cu. Zinc react with copper sulfate. Copper sulfate is a kind of compound. Compounds means when more than two kinds of elements join together, it's form the compound. Zinc react with the copper sulfate, it produce the zinc sulfate and copper, right? But this reaction is possible, but when copper react with the zinc sulfate solution, there is no kinds of reaction, right? What mean of the displacement reaction? More reactive metals displaces less reactive metals from their compounds. Here zinc is a more reactive than the copper. This is about the chemical properties of metals and non-metals. Again revise that one. Reaction with oxygen. Metal react with oxygen, it produce metal oxide. Non-metals react with oxygen, produce non-metal oxide. Reaction with water. Metals react with water, it produce metal hydroxide and release the hydrogen gas. Non-metals do not show any kinds of reaction with water. Third, reaction with acid. Metal react with acid and produce metal salt and hydrogen gas. Non-metals do not show any kinds of reaction with acid. Reaction with base. Metal react with base, produce salt and hydrogen gas. Non-metals do not show any kinds of reaction with bases. And the elements which are more reactive, that displace the less reactive metals from its compounds. This is about the displacement reaction. Students, in a week 3 worksheet, I provide you a displacement reaction series. So for this equation, you refer that displacement reaction series. Now some uses of metal. First is the gold and silver. Students, you are very well about the uses of gold and silver to make the jewelry or ornaments. Mercury is used in thermometer. Iron, copper and aluminium is used to make the utensils. Copper is used to make electric wire. Aluminium is used in a aluminium foil used for packing. Iron is used to make the iron tools. Zinc is used to coating the iron, prevent it from the rusting. Now some uses of non-metals. Oxygen is essential for life. Human and animals use this oxygen in respiration process. Oxygen is very essential for the combustion process, means burning process. Burning is not possible without presence of oxygen. Next is the nitrogen. Nitrogen is used to make the fertilizers and it is used in a packing food. Food industries use the nitrogen to keep the food fresh. Chlorine is used for purification of water. Iodine is used as an antiseptic. Sulfur is used for the hardness of the rubber. Sulfur and phosphorus are also used to making the crackers. Carbon is very essential in a fuel or photosynthesis process. So this is about the uses of non-metals. Students, I ask one question. Write the some common metals. Right? There are lots of metals. So it is very tough to write, but if the question is that write the some common metals, so you write these examples: gold, silver, mercury, iron, copper, aluminium, right, and zinc. And second question, write some common non metals: oxygen, nitrogen, chlorine, iodine, sulfur, carbon. So these are the some common non metals. Here I give some question related to this class note. So go through that, right? Students, last week I give one question, that is the learn the first 20 elements of Mendeleev's periodic table. I hope that you are memorize that very well, right? I hope you are clear about this all, right? So I wind up here. I hope you make clear your doubt, and if you are having any query related to that, so contact to me, right? Thank you.